Welcome, everyone, to the Daily Juice Podcast on the Betting Pros Network. I'm your host, Sean Sagging the Money Green. Give me a follow on Twitter at Sean T. Green. And as always, Daily Juice being brought to you by BetMGM. Use the promo code JUICE. Get a risk-free bet up to $1,000 on first deposit. All right, here we go. Talking a little hoops, 2-1 night. Could have been 3-0. Could have been 1-2. Hey, that's why they play the games. I got to do it in the Berman voice. And that's why they play the games. And that wasn't my best Berman. Gonna talk Ben Wintercoats. I wonder if anyone under the age of 30 has any idea what I'm talking about. Google Chris Berman. Look him up. You guys will enjoy him. Okay, here we go. Got 3 picks to recap. Got 3. Well, no, make it 4 for counting the last little spicy parlay for the D-Gens in the back. Got 4 picks coming at you. 1 pro, 2 college. Let's get to it. Oh, and we will be announcing the winner of the Betting Pros Premium. First up, Creighton minus 13.5. You know, this is why I normally stay away from big road favorites. So many ways to mess it up. So many ways to take the foot off the gas. I like the situation against Georgetown. They're so bad. Creighton got the win, 63-53. Did not cover the 13.5. So that was an L for us. But now let's get to the winners. Providence plus 4. They were down big early. Fought, hung around. Cooley. I mean, again, Cooley is a dog? Come on. All day, Providence. I mean, again, there's certain teams, coaches, programs that have won me a lot of money. Last year was Providence. God bless that team. They lost, though, 83-85, but they got the cover. They went into overtime. Usually that's where dogs go to die, but these dogs went to heaven. Get the cover late there. Almost had the outright win. Last but not least, Sixers minus, what did I get, 8.5? Yes, they won 105-94, got the win, got the cover, nice +7 in the fourth quarter to close it out against the Orlando Magic. Got a little nervous because Embiid was questionable against the NBA. Everyone's questionable. Who's to say whether these guys should be played? What, just because they're paid millions of dollars? All right. That is the get off the lawn moment for the show. And hey, here we go. Big announcement. The winner of the premium upgrade. We got it right here. And it is Danny Elliott. Congrats, Danny. Of course, drop us an email over at mailbag@bettingpros.com. Mailbag@bettingpros.com. Mailing address with proof of subscription to the YouTube channel. Get you covered there on the upgrade. Of course, the comment that won it. Thanks for all the hard work. Well, thanks to you, Danny. Appreciate you listening. Appreciate everyone listening. It's awesome. This has been really awesome. So shout out to you and congrats on winning the Betting Pros Premium. Enjoy. And, tout some winners in the Discord, bettingpros.com/chat. All right, here we go. First up, little NBA. Warriors at the Nuggets. I'm taking the Warriors +11. I know what you're saying, Sean. The Nuggets, they're unbeatable. Never going to happen. It's a revenge game for the Warriors. Nuggets beat them at home in October. Steph put up 34. Wasn't enough. Golden State is coming off an OT loss. No rest, which is normally a stay-away situation. But this is why we're getting 11 points. Elevation doesn't seem to slow down this Warriors team historically. 5-2 ATS last 7 in Denver. 5-1 ATS on the last 6 road games. So they, again, with the exception of losing to Minnesota, they've kind of been playing better. And you look at the season metrics, it's really hard to kind of have any sort of big picture stuff because they were missing Steph for so much of the season. And am I stating the obvious here? If you're giving Steph Curry and this Warriors team 11 points, it's just it's too many points. Steph Curry in Denver getting 11 points. They got it. Let's go. Give me the Warriors. Next up, we're talking a little college basketball. LMU at BYU. What are we going to do? Who are we going to choose? If you're a regular listener to the show, you know we're a Loyola Marymount school. Loyola Marymount show. They're catching 4.5 over on PointsBet and love them here. Again, they're just so fun to bet on. Well-balanced team. Of course, Leo Pepe, the giant dude with the crazy mullet haircut. Amazing guy to root for. So fun to watch. They're just the ultimate underdog. And again, they continue to win. They continue to get covers. And this is the type of team they beat. Love them catching the 4.5. And BYU's offense isn't very efficient. Like, ultimately, LMU, they're a limited program when it comes to their talent, but they're really maximizing the talent they have. And I think they match up very well against BYU. BYU's offense, not very efficient. 179th in the nation. This is a perfect spot for LMU. They've won 4 in a row, including a win over 12th ranked Gonzaga in Gonzaga. So again, you have to factor in this stuff when you're talking about essentially kids, these college kids. Are they going to be scared of BYU? They just beat Gonzaga a couple weeks ago in Gonzaga. Do you think they're going to be scared? Probably not in Gonzaga, probably at Gonzaga. Thanks, Grammar Police. BYU 3-5 ATS as a home favorite. This is just a delicious, juicy spot for the LMU Lions. LMU has a nice advantage behind the arc as well, 36.6% for the 3-ball compared to BYU 31.9%. LMU not great at free throws, so usually I want to stay away from them, but come on. Again, the offensive rebounding, Leo Pepe is just he's good for 3 50-50 balls himself. LMU plus 4.5 is the play over on PointsBet. Not quite last but not least, last side here, Oregon plus 8.5 at Arizona. Get that over on BetMGM. Pac-12 basketball, let's go. Should be a revenge spot for Arizona, but I think just Oregon matches up better. Oregon beat Arizona 87-68 in Eugene. Now they head down to Arizona. Oregon's defense is 70th in defensive efficiency. They have a top 40 offense. Now, again, Arizona's a 8.5-point favorite for a reason. Very talented team, but Oregon just kind of has their number. And whether it's the AFC South, the NFC East, any sort of these divisions, conferences where one team seems to know how to figure out how to beat the other team. I always think there is something there. Oregon kind of owns Arizona. 5-0 ATS last 5 times they've played, and 4-2 straight up in Arizona for their last 6. So I think Oregon, quack, 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 they're going to be live in this game catching 8.5. And I think they're going to be a live dog overall. I just think this is too much for Arizona. And that brings us to the final pick of the podcast, the money line round robin. Nice little 3-dog Thursday. Oregon plus 320 on the money line. LMU plus 165 on the money line. And Golden State, the Warriors, plus 430 on the money line. Again, take one unit, cut it up into 4. Use those 4 units to complete the round robin money line parlay, which is essentially 3 2-team parlays and 1 3-team parlay. Go 3-0. You're really cashing. But with these juicy 320s and 430s, if you go 2-1, like we did last night, again, not with money lines on the dogs, but if you go 2-1 here, you're gonna cash a nice chunk of change. So give me the money line round robin on Oregon, LMU, Golden State plus 320 for Oregon, LMU plus 165, Golden State plus 430, Steph Curry a plus 430 dog. All day. And then obviously like them on the sides. Oregon plus 8.5. I don't know what happened to my voice there. LMU plus 4.5. And the Warriors come out and play plus 11. Hey, that'll do it for the show. BetMGM.com. Promo code JUICE. Get that $1,000 risk-free bet. Follow us on TikTok at Betting Pros. Follow me on Twitter at Sean T. Green. Check out my other podcast, the Sports Gambling Podcast. Got a ton of stuff coming up for the Super Bowl, ton of props, picks. They started off with the exotics, Chiefs prop bets, Eagles prop bets. I'll tell you this, I'm on heads. Everyone's hammering tails. Got to fade the public. Public's all over tails. Sharp money is on heads. I'm seeing crazy line movement. Heads is a plus EV opportunity if I ever saw one. And you guys know what to do. Subscribe, rate, and review. And as always, don't forget to let it ride.